If you understand this story, your level is B1. She was left at an orphanage. Enjoy listening. She was left at the orphanage. Episode 1. The Rainy Night. The rain was cold and loud that night. A small baby girl cried near the door of an old orphanage. Sister Maria opened the door slowly and looked around. No one was there. Only the baby and a small pink blanket. "Oh, poor child," Sister Maria whispered. Inside the blanket there was a note. "Please love her. I cannot keep her safe." The baby had big brown eyes and tiny hands. Sister Maria named her Lily. Years passed. Lily grew into a kind and quiet girl. She cleaned the rooms, helped younger children, and loved reading old books. But many children were adopted. Lily stayed. One evening, Lily asked Sister Maria, "Why did my mother leave me?" Sister Maria looked sad. "Sometimes people leave because life is difficult, not because they do not love." Lily wanted to believe those words. But deep inside, she dreamed about one thing every night. Will someone ever choose me? Episode 2, The Rich Girl's Cruel Words. At school, Lily always sat alone. Her clothes were old, but clean. She studied hard and got good grades. One day, a rich girl named Sophia laughed at her in front of the class. "Orphan girls never become successful," Sophia said loudly. "They stay poor forever." The class became silent. Lily felt her face turn red. She wanted to cry, but she stayed calm. After school, she walked home slowly in the snow. Her shoes were wet and her hands were freezing. But she remembered Sister Maria's words. "Your beginning does not decide your future." That night, Lily studied harder than ever before. She read English books, practiced writing, and learned new words every day. Months later, the school announced a city competition for young writers. The winner would receive a scholarship to a famous school. Sophia smiled confidently. "I will win easily." But Lily secretly entered the competition too, and for the first time in her life, she felt a small light of hope inside her heart. Episode 3. The Secret Letter. The writing competition was only 2 weeks away. Every student talked about it every day. Sophia wore expensive clothes and told everyone she already had private teachers. "You cannot beat me," she told Lily with a cold smile. Lily said nothing. Every evening after school, she stayed in the orphanage library and wrote stories late into the night. One stormy evening, while cleaning an old storage room, Lily found a dusty wooden box. Inside it, there were old papers and photographs. Suddenly, one yellow envelope fell onto the floor. Her name was written on it. Lily's hands shook as she opened the letter. "My dear daughter," it said. "If you are reading this, I hope you're alive and safe. I left you because dangerous people wanted to hurt our family. I never stopped loving you." Lily's eyes filled with tears. At the bottom of the letter was one sentence that changed everything. "One day, I will come back for you." For the first time in years, Lily felt her heart beating with hope and fear together. Episode 4. The Competition Day. The big day finally arrived. Hundreds of students came to the city hall for the writing competition. Lily wore her only white dress. It was simple, but clean and beautiful. Sophia arrived in a luxury car with her parents. When she saw Lily, she laughed quietly. "You still think you can win?" Lily took a deep breath. "I will try my best." The competition began. Students had 2 hours to write a story about courage. Lily closed her eyes for a moment and thought about the orphanage, the lonely nights, and the letter from her mother. Then she started writing quickly. Her story was full of pain, hope, and strength. When the judges read it, one older woman suddenly became emotional. "This story feels real," she whispered. Hours later, everyone stood nervously as the winner was announced. "In first place," the man said loudly, "Lily Thompson." The room became silent. Sophia's smile disappeared, and Lily stood frozen, unable to believe her ears. Episode 5. A Stranger in the Crowd. People clapped loudly as Lily walked to the stage. Her hands trembled while she accepted the golden trophy and scholarship letter. "You have a powerful gift," one judge told her. "Never stop writing." Lily smiled politely, but suddenly she noticed a woman standing far behind the crowd. The woman wore a long gray coat and looked at Lily with tearful eyes. For a moment, Lily's heart stopped. The woman looked familiar. Before Lily could move, the woman quickly disappeared into the crowd. "Wait!" Lily shouted. But outside, the street was full of cars and people. The woman was gone. That night, Lily could not sleep. She kept thinking about the stranger's face. The next morning, Sister Maria called her into the office. "A woman came here asking about you," she said softly. Lily's eyes widened. She left this. Sister Maria gave her a silver necklace with a tiny moon pendant. Lily suddenly remembered the old photograph from the wooden box. Her mother was wearing the same necklace. Episode 6, The Truth About Her Family. Lily held the necklace tightly all day. Her mind was full of questions. "Where is she now?" Lily asked. Sister Maria sighed sadly. "The woman did not tell me, but she cried when she spoke about you." That evening, Lily opened the old letter again. This time, she noticed something hidden on the back of the paper. Rose Street, House 14. The next morning, Lily took a bus to the address alone. Her heart beat fast as she stood in front of a small blue house. Slowly, she knocked on the door. An older man opened it. His eyes became wide with shock when he saw her necklace. You look exactly like your mother," he whispered. Lily felt weak. "Do you know her?" The man nodded slowly. "She is your mother's father. I am your grandfather." Lily could hardly breathe. Then his face became serious. "But your mother is in danger. The people she feared years ago have returned." Episode 7, The Dangerous Secret. Lily sat quietly inside the small blue house while her grandfather locked all the doors and windows. "What danger?" Lily asked nervously. Her grandfather looked tired and afraid. "Your father was an honest journalist," he explained. "He discovered terrible crimes committed by powerful people. Before he could tell the truth to the world, he disappeared." Lily's chest tightened. "Your mother tried to protect you. That is why she left you at the orphanage. She believed it was the only safe place." Lily's eyes filled with tears again. For years, she thought she had been abandoned because she was unwanted. Suddenly, a black car stopped outside the house. Her grandfather looked through the curtain and became pale. "They found us." Someone knocked loudly on the door. "Open the door," a man shouted. Lily's heart pounded wildly. Her grandfather quickly handed her a small flash drive. "Take this and run through the back door," he whispered. "This contains the truth about everything." "But what about you?" Lily cried. "Go now, Lily." Episode 8, The Girl Who Changed Her Future. Lily ran through the dark streets, holding the flash drive tightly in her hand. Rain fell heavily as footsteps followed behind her. Finally, she reached the city newspaper office. Breathless and shaking, she gathered together all her courage and gave the flash drive to a young reporter, hoping to be heard. "You must show this to the world," she said. Inside the files were secret documents proving the crimes of several powerful businessmen. The news shocked the entire country. Days later, the criminals were arrested. And then, one beautiful morning, someone knocked softly at the orphanage door. Lily opened it slowly. A woman stood there crying quietly, wearing a gray coat and a silver moon necklace. "Lily," she whispered. "Mom?" The two hugged each other tightly for a long time. Months later, Lily started studying at the famous school with her scholarship. She continued writing stories about courage, hope, and kindness. People once said an orphan girl could never succeed. But Lily proved something important. Your past does not decide your future, your courage does. For more interesting stories, welcome to the English Listening Stories channel.